All right, everybody, welcome on in to this Group A matchup here in the 2025 SMB3 80% Warpless PointsPalooza tournament. We've got two Finnish powerhouses duking it out today. We've got Sakaali taking on Kati. Sakaali looking to remain undefeated, but Kati would like to put a damper on his plans here. So let's see what's going to happen here in this matchup. I'm Buzzy RNG here on the comms. Thank you so much for joining us. I have already let the fellas go, so the race is going to start here momentarily. Any second, you should see us. Yep, there goes Sakaali's timer. All right, folks, here we go. And we're going to be off. All right, so the way this tournament works, every world has points that you can score. So not necessarily winning the race can win you the match, just so you know. And it looks like both of our runners making it through 1-1 just nicely. Look at that. Now the first point's going to be coming up in 1-2, which is the early P speed. Each of them can get early P speed. They will each get a point. Let's see. Kati looks like he's going to miss it. And Sakaali is looking... Oh, no, he fell down. Okay, so neither are going to get the point here. As they make their way to the end of 1-2 right now. All right, another point coming up. You have a chance to clip into the Boom Boom fight here in the Fortress. Nice, Sakaali. Let's go. All right, Kai's going to be the first one to enter. He's going to pick up a Fire Flower here. Now, you don't want to pick up the whistle. Even if you don't get the clip, you don't want to pick up the whistle. So let's see. Kati is going to be... We see the Kati is the first one going there. He gets it. Let's go. Score one for Kati right there. Now, Sakaali going to be right behind him here. Let's see if he can get it. Oh, look at that. Both of them. Let's go. All right, score one each on the clip point here. Very, very nice. Okay, we're going to basically do a standard 1-5 here. Kati going for tunnel. Takes damage on the Fire Flower. On the Fire Piranha, rather. And Sakaali just picks it right off with his Fire Flower. There we go. The next point coming up in 1-6. This is shell to shell. You have to grab the first red shell at the start of the level, and you have to take it all the way to take out the very last Koopa at the very end of the level. All right, so both getting the bro between 1-5 and 1-6, it apparently seems. Yeah, they both did. Okay, so Kati's going to be the first to enter 1-6 right now. He's going to grab the Koopa right here. And to grab this bad Larry here. All right, he's got it in tow here. Sakaali's going to be right behind him. All right, let's see if Kati can take this shell all the way to the end. It's looking like it's getting out of there. Oh, it went right through him. Oh, dear. Sakaali taking out the shell. So Sakaali will get the point there. Ooh, the jump. Let's go. All right, so Kati gets a throne room jump there. If you get 5 of those, you get a point. And Sakaali matches them. Look at that. Like I mentioned, if you get 5 throne room jumps, you get a point at the end of the race. And if you get all 7, you get 2 points. Okay, so right now, score 2-1 in favor of Sakaali. Plenty of game left to play here, as they both get to the end of World 1 right now. Sakaali going for that elusive bouncy flower, doesn't get it. All right, end of the pipe now for Kati. Oh, gets a little bit of a weird shot right there, but still manages to get the fire kill. Kali will match it as well. All right, as we go into World 2. We've got 3 possible points here in World 2. The first 2 coming up in the first 2 levels of World 2, 2-1 and 2-2. And of course, the very final point comes in the airship. Okay, the first point here in World 2 is clipped through the purple maze here, which is right after my favorite fire jump, which is right there. Kati is going to get over there. You get 3 shots at this. So Kati's on attempt 2. Sakaali gets its second try, and it looks like Sakaali will get the point out of there. Kati is going to just finish the level off. All right, now here's the second point right now. We get a backwards slide. You have to keep backwards momentum throughout this entire level here. Oh, Kati slows himself down. Look at that. Easy point for Sakaali right there. See a possible early hammer tease in Sakaali's spot. We know Sakaali loves that early hammer. Both are entering the fort right now. And like I said, our last point is going to be in the airship right now. So as we finish out World 2, probably the first into the boom boom fight. Out of this, Kati decides he's not going to keep his fire flower and just go right into the boom boom room here. Take it out with 3 stomps. Another tease over at Sakaali's side with the hammer there. What's he going to do? He's just going to bypass it. Keep on going. Gonna set up his green rocket right here. And he's going to get it. Kati now with the start of 1-3. Sakaali will make his end card grab here. And Kati also going for green rocket and gets it. Down the pipe he goes. And Kati going for that elusive post 2-3 Dom box that we love to see here. Oh, we have Kati's timer on screen now. Very nice. Let's go. All right, so Sakaali got an edge lead here right now as we go into probably the hardest level in the game right now, and we get a nice sync up. There we go. Only a couple seconds off, but now we're right on top of the money here. Okay, what path are we going to go here? All right, so Sakaali, both are going down to 2-5. Both their Hammer Bros looking like they just don't want to hang out by the castle here. Kati's small, going to grab a mushroom here. Able to get the P-speed on Kati's side. Very nice. And unfortunately, Sakaali does not get the fanfare. You hate to see it. All right, no scam bro there for Sakaali right there. And let's see. Kati's going to fight his Hammer Bro now. Oh, Sakaali doing my favorite move, losing your Fire Flower in World 2. Let's see if Kati can capitalize a little bit here. Because Sakaali still has to fight his Hammer Bro right before the castle. All right, Kati on his way up. Headed down the hill. Good, no subpixel boost there. And he's out of there with no problem. All right, Sakaali will be the first to enter here at 8:38. And the jump, let's go. 8:42 for Kati. Also gets the jump, he matches him. Let's go. All right, so far, our runners are 2 for 2 on throne room jumps. They're going for that. They're going to go for that bonus point at the end of the race. Okay, can both there. Here's the last point here for World 2. Can they both get the grass block here? Both really hugging that right side right now. All right, Sakaali will be the first to get there. He gets it. All right, score 1 for Sakaali right there. Gets the green block. Kani just misses it. Just missed it. He was a little too left of the block to, and it just pushed him out. All right, Sakaali entering the Morton fight momentarily here. Look at that. Very nice, solid fire kill there from Sakaali. Sakaali's going to match him right here and does. Very nice. All right, we get the score 5-2 going into World 3 in favor of Sakaali. The next 3 points in World 3. We start in 3-3. Where the runner has to take damage, grab the Fire Flower halfway through 3-3 while keeping P-Speed. As long as they keep P-Speed on the first jump afterwards, then it does count as a point. And of course, we've got the Teaks 88 special, door 3 points. And on the World 3 airship, we've got the 4 1-ups point. All right, these are getting the single frame jump here at the start of 3-1. All right, Sakaali cannonballs right back into the water there. Katti's going to be right behind him here. I'm curious to see how each are going to set up the point for 3-3. Whether they're going to take damage at the end of 3-2 or if they're going to take it at the start of 3-3. Number of ways you can do this here. All right, Sakaali is going to go for the aggressive P-Speed strat here, and he gets it. Okay, Katti gets the traditional 3-2 P-Speed build right there. Sakaali's just going to snipe the Piranha at the end, probably take his damage, and then very nice 3-2 from Katti as well. Okay, let's see how they set up through. So they're going to have to... All right, so we're going to a Mushroom House here. He's going to get a frog suit here, probably to take into World 4, as is Katti. There is a point in 4-4 where grabbing the frog suit would be very beneficial for both of them for the point there. We're coming up here. Here's the next shot. Okay, gonna wham the Cheap Sheep here. Okay, Sakaali gonna stop and get a Fire Flower. Oh, he's gonna miss it. Let's see if Katti can capitalize. Oh! Gets a little bit tripped up. All right, so neither got the 3-3 point. All right, next point coming up in the next level, 3F1, which is, of course, the frame perfect door 3 trick. All right, Sakaali will be the first to enter right now. Oh, and Katti gets a runaway, bro. Oh, dear. All right, Sakaali, the first one. Gets it. Let's go. You only get one shot at this. Let's see if Katti can answer. Oh, he doesn't. Takes a dip into the basement right there. Another point for Sakaali. All right, water battle here. Big Ratchet's Hammer. Katti going to finish out the fortress. And 2 water battles in a row for Sakaali. You also remember on Katti's side, he has a runaway, bro. So let's see what's going to prevail here, because there is a deathless point you can get too. Will he take the dip, or will he try to? He's going to try to skip, which is good. But the only thing about that, if he skips the hammer, Katti is going to have to play an extra level. Oh, Katti takes a dip in the water. Lost his Fire Flower there. Gonna re-grab it right here. Sakaali making very quick work of 3-4 right now. Ooh, the snipe for Hocus on Katti's side. Very nice. Now, these runners are going to have a little bit of a weird inventory. And of course on Katti's side, he's going to have to fight that Starbro. He gets a little bit of bad luck right there. All right, so far. No meal for Boss Bass and 3-8 for either side. Ooh, the single frame jump coming out of the horizontal pipe for Katti. Let's go. I'm sorry, Narfman can do it better than me. At a 3-9, that was Sakaali. Going to set up his H jump right here. Oh, it hits the block. A little bit of Lag City out of there, though. Despawns the first Cheap Sheep. Let's go. All right, Katti now. Gets the H jump. We'll pick up a little bit of time there. Because Katti, like I said, had a little bit of bad luck with the runaway bro. Was able to avoid taking the death in 3-6 to fix the bridge, but unfortunately the bro was in his path, so had no choice but to fight it. Oh, it doesn't get the throne room jump. Okay. That's okay. They've each got 3 more spots to at least get the point. Let's see, Katti. Katti gets 3 for 3 so far. All right, this is kind of a tricky point here in the airship right now. So you're trying to get you're trying to get 4 1-ups here. 2, 3, 4. Sakaali, no problem at all. Will be able to pick up that point right there. And Katti is going to try to answer him here. Getting his setup. He's looking pretty good here. Oh, a little bit too late on the leftmost Rocky Wrench there, but very good attempt. So we see Katti is going to pick up a safety leaf here for Wendy. Not that her hitbox is not at all perfect. Sakaali makes a nice, quick, and easy fire kill right here. Okay, so yeah, Sakaali able to get the door 3 and the 4 1-up point. So right now, score 8-2 in favor of Sakaali going into World 4. Okay, Katti into the Wendy fight right now. Makes quick work. Gonna go for an off-screen wall grab, and he gets it. Let's go. Nice job, Katti. Yeah, so that'll cut off a little bit of animation right there. So that'll definitely pick up some time for him there. Okay, the first point in World 4 will come in 4-2, where they had to do the frame-perfect jump at the start of the level. So right after here, 4-1. And for Sakaali right now, gets his P-speed. He's on his way. He's out of there with no problem at all. Okay, Katti entering the world, not that far behind him here. Trying to get on there to take damage. Almost had the P-speed there. Very nice attempt. Okay, can Sakaali get this jump? He does! Let's go! Score another point for Sakaali there in 4-2. Gets a little tripped up, but he gets out of there. Doesn't get cheap snipe. All right, let's see if Katti can match him here. Oh, not able to. Nice double block there. Nice double block backup from Katti. Oh no, he gets cheap scammed at the very end. Yeah, Sakaali getting a little bit scammed. I guess the upper decker, that is also a bonus point. You get at least 1 upper decker, and that will get you a point at the end of the race. So he goes for it and gets it. Oh no, and then he gets cheap scammed. Loses his fire flower. All right, so Sakaali able to claim that upper decker there. Okay, you gotta grab his claw, bro. Katti at the end of 4-3. Next point coming up here for Sakaali is a 282 clock finish here at the end of 4-4. This is why he grabbed his frog suit. Katti also has one in tow. So we're just gonna We're just going to hipping and hopping right out of here. Katti having to play the extra level here because of the runaway bro. Look at that flawless 4F1 on Katti's side. Very nice. He just took that level like a champ. And Sakaali will pick up the 4-4 point with great ease with that frog suit. And now he's going to put his bros to sleep here. All right, Katti going to take his bro fight here. Okay, Sakaali ditching the frog suit right now, making his way through 4-6. Katti now will equip his frog suit going into 4-4. Okay, bops off that Lakitu. He's hipping and hopping all the way to the end there. Looks like he's going to get it no problem right here. There we go. Very nice. Score point for Katti right there. Now the next opportunity here for Sakaali. You have to bop all the dry bones here in 4F2. Okay, one more to go, and he gets it. I believe this is the P-Wing bro for Katti. Yes, it is. He's hoping that the... Although he might get scammed by the star, too. I love World 4. All right, nice moving to 1. Nice moving to 1. Gonna get a nice cozy fire kill. And then Sakaali gets a throne room jump. He's 3 for 4. Katti so far 3 for 3. And of course, Sakaali picking up the bonus upper decker point there in 4-3. All right, next point opportunity for Katti coming up here in 4F2. Okay, he gets the first dry bones right there. Grabs his fire flower. These two, he's only got one more, and score 1 for Katti. All right, we got a screw alignment here over on Sakaali's side on the World 4 airship. Let's see how he's looking here. Well, give that about a... All right, Katti now. Oh, 3 for 4 for Katti now. It's okay. They got 3 opportunities just to get 2 more throne room jumps to get that bonus point. Okay, Sakaali able to clean house on the World 4 points here. Let's get a little bit of... Oh, there he is. There we go. He's back. Slight freeze frame right there. We have 4 points coming up in World 5. So we got the 5-tower glitch pipe in room 2. We've got 5-5 early P-speed. We've got the special star block in 5-7, and of course the Roy fire kill in World 5. Katti's going to be able to gain some traction here for points. And now as he goes for the screw alignment here, let's see how we're looking over here. I don't know. All right, Sakaali, nice, quick, and easy fire kill and moving to 1 pattern right there. Okay, so far, we are through the first half of the game. We're coming to the back half now into the final 4 worlds. Right now, Sakaali leading 12 points to 4. So plenty of game left to play, folks. Katti just cruising through the airship right now. It's a good thing High Flyer is not in chat. Yeah, so Sakaali with his World 2 music box is opting to not go for the 5-1 P-Wing. Katti fought all his bros in World 4. We'll have enough to get to... Oh, Sakaali getting picked off by the chain chomp there. All right, Katti now going into the Iggy fight. Was a couple fireballs short, and he gets the half and half fire kill right there. He's on his way out. 5-2 now for Sakaali. Avoids the shaft of shame, goes to the upper room here. We'll make it through with no problem. Okay, the first point in World 5, like I said, comes up into the tower. They have to get the glitch pipe in the second room. They have 3 attempts to get that. Okay, Sakaali playing a safe race strategy. He's going to wait to box his bros here. And just do it in the tower. Now, Gotti over in 5-1. Clearing up the stairs, getting all the nippers and the Buster Beetle out of the way. Takes out the nippers on the bottom level. Let's go. All right, Sakaali, the first one into the tower right now. We'll put his bros to sleep here. All right, 5-2 for Gotti. Ooh, almost slips down, but he recovers nicely, gets up there. All right, here we go. He's had 3 attempts to get the glitch pipe here. All right, he's going to take the damage boost, try it as small. There's attempt 1. They keep his speed here. Second try, nice job, Sakaali. Gets the point. And Sakaali will now finish out the tower. As Gotti hits 5F1 right now, Gotti still has his Fire Flower. Okay, the next point will be coming up in 5-5 for Sakaali, which is early P-speed. Gotti making very nice work of 5F1 right there. 5-4 the Soul Reaper. Sakaali looks like he's making it through with no problem. Okay, also on Gotti's side, opting to box the bros right now. He is now going to go for the glitch pipe here in the tower. As Sakaali will now be going for 5-5 P-speed. He's going to equip his star right here for a little bit of insurance. Gets the P-speed. Let's see if he can hold on to it. He does. With grabbing the mushroom, he'll get the point here. All right, Sakaali making his way through 5-5. Gotti now on his second try here for glitch pipe. And he's going to opt out of it. Okay, 5-7 special star now coming up for Sakaali. You equip a star here, and you have to spawn the star that's after the second row of pile drivers, which is right here. And spawns the star, gets the point. Gotti now at the end of the tower, into the upper half of World 5 as he makes his way into 5-4 right now. So far, Sakaali cleaning house in World 5 with points here. And Gotti right now, ooh, goes for the aggressive kill, gets it on the hammer, bro. No Reef Souls over for on Gotti's side there in 5-4 as Sakaali makes his way into 5F2 here. I'm shocked he didn't go for Jesus Flip. It's easy and free. All right, early P-speed time now for Gotti. Also going to equip a safety star here. Very good strat. Oh, grabs a leaf. And we got a little DLC here on Gotti's side. Okay, gonna dish the raccoon tail right there. Does get the early P-speed though, so he does get the point. All right, let's see if Gotti can get the 5-7 special star point. All right, he's looking good so far. Oh, he does get it. Let's go. Score another point for Gotti. Gets the special star in 5-7. Let's go. Gotti picks up 2 more points here in World 5. All right, moving to 2. Oh, and the throne room jump. All Sakaali needs is 1 more to get that point. So Sakaali is 4 for 5 on throne jumps. Gotti now in 5F2 here. That's the big caveman to avoid the 1-tile bridge block right there. There we go. Wombat's Cube there for Sakaali on the World 5 airship right now. Okay, Kadi going to grab his box bro right here. Gets the aggressive kill. Just goes all out. No fear. Taking out the lower bro with a nice duck jump kill right there. Okay, next point coming up for Sakaali is the fire kill on Roy. Let's see if he nips to get the hundo pattern, or if he's just gonna go straight in and just go straight in and go for the aggro strat. He did get a movement of 2, had to grab fire. He's gonna have a nip. Does a half fence post delay right there. Gets the 100% pattern. Nice, easy breezy fire kill there for Sakaali. We'll pick up the point. All right, Kadi also matches 4 for 5 in throne room jumps. So they have World 6 and World 7 to get the bonus point for 5 out of 7 throne room jumps. Kadi matching him in the throne room. All right, World 6, 4 points up for grabs here. First one coming in the fort, which you're going to see a really cool... You're going to see a really cool boom boom kill here. It's really neat. Okay, Sakaali into the pipe will get his hammer, bro. Breaks the rock. Hammer for hammer here. Nice low pattern, nice quick kill. Gonna get his way out of there. All right, Kadi is approaching the Roy fight momentarily. All right, into 6F1 for Sakaali. Can he manage to grab the floor kill and boom boom? Point up for grabs here. Okay, clears the platform. Gonna build up a little bit of P-speed. Gonna avoid the waffle right here. All right, let's see this in action. Kadi now. The Nibs gets the hundo pattern. And Sakaali gets the point. Let's go. And also Kadi getting the Roy fire kill point. All right now, Sakaali with a 10-point lead, 17-7 into World 6 right now. Okay, the next point coming up in 6-5, you have to get a 389 clear. You have to get a 389 pipe. From the start of the level to the exit pipe before the end card, you have to get 389 on the timer. All right, a little bro switcheroo there on Sakaali's side. Going to equip his P-Wing. All right, he's looking pretty good. And gets the 389. He will pick up the point. I think one point Sakaali did miss was... I know one point Sakaali did miss was the 3-3 fire grab. Actually, both Sakaali and Kadi missed that one. Okay, another switcheroo. So Sakaali will be able to avoid the Starbro here. Gets a little bit of good RNG luck. All right, Kadi now going to set up the floor kill on Boom Boom. Let's see if he can get the point here. Oh, and he does! Gets a little bit of a different setup there. But Kadi will get the point. Nicely done, Kadi. All right, end of 6F2 right now for Sakaali. The next point coming up in 6-8, a 293 level clear on the timer. Sakaali looking good now. Gets the H jump. All right, how's he looking here? Kadi now going to go for the 389 clear on 6-5 right now. He's looking pretty good as he gets his flight. Oh, he missed the top block. Oh, just missed it. Wall jump now. First try for Sakaali. Okay, looking like Kadi also going to get some good bro luck here and skip the star bro. Just gets his cloud. Okay, the next point coming up here in 6F3 is in the second room. It's another one frame air jump here. Let's see if Sakaali can grab it. Okay, doesn't get that one. Okay, another point opportunity coming up for Katti in 6-8. As he makes his way to the end of 6F2 right there. So Sakaali will be sitting in coach for the duration of the flight there in World 6 Airship. Oh, Katti doesn't get the P-speed. Went for the slide back up. Very nice attempt, though. I think the game gave a tough break to Katti on 6-8 there. All right, wall jump now for Katti. Does the rub. Doesn't get the sub-pixel there. Get up there. All right, third try. It's Sakaali getting some swag wall jump right there. Probably would have got the clip if he was Big Mario. What was on the first class menu? Unfortunately, neither side will know. All right, point opportunity here coming up for Katti. Can he get the air jump in the second room here? Let's see. He's sizing out his timing here. Oh, neither one of them gets it. All right, Sakaali the first into the Lemmy fight here. Quick 3 stomps and out. Going to manipulate his sub-pixel for the 7-1 clip. Gets the nice movement right there. Okay, so at the end of World 6, Sakaali with 19, Katti with 8. All right, 3 points up for grabs here in World 7. The first one, of course, being the 7-1 clip. You get 3 attempts. 3 attempts for 7-1 clip gets you a point. Then 7-2, you gotta go bottom route. You got a clip in the bottom room. You get 3 attempts at that, and of course, the hammer snipe in 7F2. All right, let's see if Sakaali can get the 7-1 clip point here. First try, gets it. Score another point for Sakaali. Ooh, Katti has an opportunity to dine first class here. He did end up getting a mushroom. Okay, 7-2 point up for grabs here now for Sakaali. Wouldn't Katti like to know what's on the first class menu tonight? All right, end of the pipe now. All right, got 3 shots at this. There's one. There's second try. Let's go. All right, Sakaali picking up both the early points there in World 7. Katti into the Lemmy fight right now. All right, let's see if Katti can manipulate his sub-pixel here. He's gonna go for... Oh, look! Oh, he had a little bit of movement there. Okay. Again, 3 shots for the 7-1 clip, 3 shots for the 7-2 clip. 7 free for Sakaali right now. All right, and a stunning move, Sakaali Cloud 7-4. I don't know why anybody would do that. Okay, Katti now into 7-1. 3 shots at the clip. Double rub. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Come on, let him through. Ah, really? Of course, figures. Thank you, SMB3. That figures. All right, Kadi coming up to, now to the 7-2 point, has 3 shots at the clip in the basement. Oh no, is Louis going to be homeless now? Let's see. No, Louis' house is safe. Oh, Kadi doesn't get the P-speed at the start. All right, built it back up, grabs the fire back up, just to get over this gap here. Into the pipe. Sakaali now in 7-8, going to grab his hammer suit. All right, Kadi now. First try, 7-2, let's go. Score 1 point for Kadi. Sakaali now in 7-8, grabbing his hammer suit, exiting the pipe, getting to the end of the level right now, rebuilds his P-speed, duck jumps over the fire nipper, and gets out of there safely. And a stunning move. Sakaali not going to play 7-9. Okay, Sakaali grabbing the star here for 7F2. All right, here's an opportunity for a point right now. You got to snipe the boom boom with a single hammer. We see from downtown. I still get it though. The only requirement, I believe, is you have to have the hammer suit. Music box now. Clean inventory. And the jump. Let's go. Throne room jump point for Sakaali. I shouldn't see on Kadi's side if he got the throne room jump in World 6. That's Kadi now. Equips his P-Wing into 7-6. Is Louis going to be able to sleep in his bed tonight? It looks like it. Yeah, that should be no problem right there. All right, Louis does not need to sleep on the sidewalk tonight. GG, Louis. Okay, thank you, Neo. All right, Kadi now in 7-8. We'll also pick up a hammer suit there. Going to go for the hammer snipe kill point in 7F2. So far, looking pretty good. Little swag blue cheese block on Sakaali's side right there. Ooh, nice P-speed rebuild from Kadi right there. Able to finish it out. Very nice. Let's see if Kadi's going to play 7-9. I don't think so. Oh, nope. Okay, into 7F2 now for Kadi. Also going to go for the star here. All right, let's see if Kadi can capitalize this point here. Makes it through the first room with no problem. Very nice. Okay, to get to the basement part here, these dry bones and these one-tile gaps are very tricky. Especially if you want to maintain speed and avoid the waffles, and Kadi does. And there we go. Gets the baby Kobe and picks up the point. All right, Kadi now gotta get the storm room jump if he wants the bonus point here. Let's see if he gets it. Oh man. Great effort though. And Sakaali would be the first to get into World 8. Okay, with the score, 23 for Sakaali, 10 for Kadi. Got 4 points up for grabs here in World 8. Barton's going to play 2 hands. Starless 8-1, P-switch jump in the fort, and of course the rando clip in Bowser's Castle. As now we're going to have about 5 to 10 minutes of killer auto scrollers coming up here at the start of World 8. Hope everybody's ready. And also Kadi answering the blue cheese block for Sakaali. At this point throughout the whole run, yes. So, like, for example, like, if you get a runaway bro in 3... If you get a runaway bro in World 3 and take the death in 3-6, even though it's intentional, you don't get the deathless point. Still up for grabs for both runners, yes. Sakaali had a runaway bro, but was able to skip the hammer, was able to bypass the hammer, was able to use his was able to keep the bridge down, so we didn't have to take the intentional death. And we saw Teeks in an earlier race play out 3-6 to avoid the deathless point because he got some bad hammer bro luck in one of his matches earlier. A lag on Sakaali's side. That was a little close for comfort. Sakaali making us hold our breath there. And Kati now with the exit of World 7. Right, not the ideal boomerang bro you want with hammer suit there. Because if you had fire, that's the T. That's the if you had fire, that would be the T's rangless pattern right there. All right, into World 8 now for Kati. As he enters the army. Sakaali now taking a sail over here in the Boston Harbor. Loves that dirty water. Okay, the hands point is up for grabs for both runners. Of course, you got to play at least 2. Now, if you miss the first hand, if you don't get pulled in by the first hand, you can just enter the second hand. And then, of course, enter the third hand. Sakaali coming to the end of the Navy. And Kati gets the no handsman hip right there, letting the leaf go. All right, quick hammer snipe in the boom boom. Gets it. All right, let's see what happens with Sakaali here over in the hands. Will he be able to bypass the first hand? Or is that 99% hand just going to pull him right in? Let's see. There we go. All right, so far looking pretty good there. So he'll be able to get the hands point here. Look at that. Can you imagine that? And no hands. Of course. Now why can't he get this in his PB attempts? All right, so the 2 hands point for Sakaali for no problem right there as Kati enters the harbor cruise. Okay, then into the Air Force now for Sakaali. Okay, next point coming up for Sakaali would be 8-1. You want to go starless and get at least a 289 clear on the end card. Sakaali not opting for pacifist strats here. It's the cucumbers over the eyes, no Rocky kill strat there. Made famous by Jacoby. Okay, Kati is about 2/3 of the way through the Navy right now. All right, hammer. Right, boom, boom, sniper Sakaali at the end of the Air Force here. Let's see if he can make good work here on the 8-1 point. All right, boom, boom, snipe for Kati as he enters the hand stage. Okay, Kati looking good right now. Gets his P-speed. Looking like he's going to clean it up. Gotti getting pulled in by the first hand. Very nice. Very nice. Sakaali getting the point in 8-1. All right, 8-2 now for Sakaali. Gonna snipe the sun right there. And Kadi will also pick up the 2 hands point. Only gets pulled in by hand 1. Of course, he gets the 2 longest hands. Thanks, game. All right, next point coming up in the fortress here for Sakaali. It's the P-switch jump. Right into the conveyor room now for Sakaali. Let's see if he can. Let's see if he can get this here. He gets it. And gets the 1 cycle perfectly. Let's go. And the hammer snipe in the conveyor boom boom. Kadi now in the Air Force. Next point opportunity coming up in 8-1 for him. As Louis says, see you in Tank 2. All right, single hammer snipe for Boom Boom for Kadi here at the end of the Air Force. All right. Let's see if Kadi can get our Starless 8-1 with a minimum 289 clear. And opposite ditches hammer suit. Gotta take it as small Mario. He's looking pretty good right here. And he gets the point. Nice job, Kadi. I gotta look. Oh, he saved his P-Wing here for 8-2. This is a very good move. And he does the... Let's go, Kadi. He does... That's one of the funniest looking things. Kadi giving us a nice show here. Oh, that's great. All right, final point opportunity now coming up for Sakaali and Bowser's Castle. It is the rando clip, which is not this elevator clip here, but it's this one right here to skip the stairs. Gets it first try. Sakaali will get the point here. All right, Kadi into the fortress right now. Ooh, careful, because Sakaali almost lost his hammer suit in the waffle there. That's the thing about doing that clip. That could land you. That could land you in quite a shady spot right there, and you can get on the waffle and lose your hammer suit. Unfortunately, Kadi not getting the P-switch jump there. And it looks like hi Bowser, bye Bowser. Sakaali will win the race. And we'll get the bonus points for Deathless and first place. That's your GG's up for Sakaali, everybody. All right. Had a very good time with 53.09 in there, too. On a points race. Very good time. With a final score of 30 points. GG Sakaali. All right, let's root Kadi on. Kadi's got the last opportunity for a point in World 8, which is the snare clip. So Kadi, if he can manage to keep it together, will get the Deathless bonus point at the very end. And see, did Kadi go for the world famous patented Day 1 affiliate Oglib Super Tank Strat TM with a vengeance? I wasn't entirely sure. I think I did that right. All right, Kadi now into the boom boom fight here. Yeah, official race time for Sakaali is 53:09. I don't even know Mustard. First try clip for Akati. Able to pick up the point. Gets the same landing as Sakaali too. Luckily, the one-up clip wasn't a point. All right, into the throne room now for Kati. Gets his P-speed. Gets the world's scariest duck jump right there. Okay, gets a couple of bops off of Bowser's head as he goes for the fire kill here. And Bowser down, get your GGs off for Kati. Also picking up the bonus Deathless point is Kati. And there we have it. All right. Official race time for Kati at 55:35. With the final score, Sakaali racking up 30 points. And DisasterKatti, or Kati SR now, will end up with 14 points. We see Kati going for the mash ROM. Very, very nice. All right, that'll do it. Let's see if we can get these fellas in here. All right. So GG's to both runners. Very good show put on by both of these fellas today. All right, we're trying to work on getting both of these guys in. We'll have a little chat with both of them. All right, we sent the invite out to Kati. We're going to work on Sakaali now. Oh. Can't click that. Okay. I see. Okay. Oh, I don't have permission to do that. Okay. Wanted to see if we can get them both in here for an interview. All right. Let me try this. Okay. Can't click that one. My goodness. All right. Let me see what that says on Katti's side. Oh. Thanks for the smile, Katti. All right, I got one more thing to try here. Okay, I actually can't do it. Okay. Are we got anything from chat here from Katti or Sakaali? I usually don't have permission to get them. Oh, wait a minute. We have something in here. Yeah, I've done that. All right. Oh, we got Katti in here right now. Hey, Katti.
What up?
Hey, Katti. GG, man. Oh, we got you in here. We just gotta get Sakaali in here. But welcome on in, man.
Thank you.
And it was quite a show from both of you guys today. We got to see a lot of cool stuff. I really loved the A2 sand airwalk. That was great.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do.
Oh man. And now when you were going for the door clip, were you just trying to time out your button presses there when you stopped there for a second?
I'm using a metronome.
Oh, okay, cool. The Teaks 144 BPM strat.
I actually find out that 154 BPM works to the elevator air jump.
Oh, I see. Okay. I think we might have a. Almost. There we go. Let's see if we can get Sakaali in here. Might have figured it out. I'm not entirely sure. All right. Oh, Sakaali's got an underscore at the end of his Discord name. That's why. Okay, so they found it. Okay.
Yeah, my beginning of the run was kind of jank. Most of the easy stuff were like felt like impossible stuff. But I guess I kind of catched up at the end.
Okay. Oh, there we go. We got Sakaali in here.
Hello.
We made it. We got them both in here. Welcome on in, Sakaali. GG, man.
Yeah, hello. GG, Katti.
GG.
Yeah, so Yeah, very impressive. 30 points. 30 points for you, Sakaali. The only thing that really eluded you was the 6-3 elevator once and the 2-2 was it the 2-2 slide? I'm trying to think.
Nah, it was the very first point.
The 1-2
one
P
dash two.
speed.
Yeah, and then the fire flower grab 3-3.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah, after those it was pretty much perfect. So can't really complain.
It was a great show between the two of you. I mean, everything was really fun to watch. Able to at the very last opportunity, Sakaali, we were able to get the throne room point.
Oh yeah. I was hoping to get the four of those which don't have the fort before the castle, because that's the 2-frame window. Then I missed the World 3, and I was like, damn, now I have to get 2 of the harder ones, but luckily I got them.
Kati was able to get the World 3 throne room.
Yeah, luckily I got the 5, so that's enough.
Yeah, both able to get death. Of course, Kati had the runaway bro in World 3, but got lucky, was able to skip the hammer and not have to take the costly 3/6 death, so able to get going. Unfortunately, Kati had to play the extra level in World 4, but man, you just played it like a champ, Kati. That was an excellent 4F1, I must say.
Thank you. It went surprisingly well.
Yeah, no fire, no fear, and that was really something. And of course, both opted for frog suit strats in 4-4. That was a lot of fun too.
I'm pretty sure all of my PointsPalooza runs has 4 drone jumps. I keep getting scammed from the 6 and 7 one.
Yeah, your A1 strat, Caddy, was a lot of fun too. Taking the double boost and still ended up getting out of there on time. That was really cool to watch too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like one of the easiest threats for that.
All right.
Interesting.
Sakaali, go ahead.
You check that out.
That was great. I was surprised to see him. He had his hammer suit going into 8-1, and then I'm like, oh, he puts a leaf on, and then it was great. That was great.
And of course, everyone was scamming me with the 4th try.
Yeah, we had mentioned that, of course.
The worst one.
Fingers. We're like, thanks SMB3 and 7-1 with the 4th try, and then of course Sakaali with no hand animations. We were like, where's that in the PB attempts?
Yeah. I know, right?
Figures, Kati gets the 99% hand pull, and then immediately enters hand 3. If we could only get that luck in PB attempts, man. But still,
one day maybe.
Yes. It will happen. It's gonna relent eventually, man. So, but as far as anything else in the race goes, does any of you have any more thoughts?
Not really. I guess, like I said, after the World 3, it was pretty much perfect. So I don't have anything to say anymore about it. I guess.
All right, Kati, what about you, buddy?
I'm not sure have Process played all his games, but I'm pretty sure my top 2 dream is gone with these points. Well, I guess I have one thing to say. Terkkuja äidille.
What does that mean?
Hello to mom.
Nah, very nice. All right, fellas. Really appreciate the show today. GG's on the race. So we got another one coming up here on SpeedGaming 4 here at 2 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be between Japetsu and Ikaros. So stay tuned for that. Coming up in about 40 minutes right here on SpeedGaming 4. So keep tuned. So stay tuned for that. We're going to have Spicy Chicken, Spicy Boy in the booth calling that race. And So, fellas, I know you're going to be rooting for Gepetsu in that match. I mean, we might be a little bit biased, I'm just saying. So, but yeah, thanks guys for the race. Thank you, Guns, for putting on the tournament. Thank you, SpeedGaming, for hosting. Thank you so much for joining us here on this Group A match here in the SMB3 2025 80% Warpless PointsPalooza tournament. And again, 40 minutes. Gepetsu versus Ikaros. Stay tuned, and appreciate y'all joining us. Hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their day. You guys take care, and you all have a good one.
See you.
And again, GG's, fellas. Great race.
Yeah, GG's. Thank you.
Thanks for the comms.
Alrighty. Enjoy, guys. Have a good one. And have a good one, everybody out there.